Who is she? I got tired of looking like a hobo, so I was like, look a little presentable. Stop looking like I just rolled out of bed. 5 things I regret. Number 5, stupid comments. I've said a lot of stupid things in my days. Things that crossed the line. Things that were ridiculous. But then when I think about it, I'm like, that's really bad. Like, why did I say that? I have a lot of that. A lot of stupid comments that I make, but I think we all do. I'm the type of person that, like, I'll be taking a shower and it'll just pop into my head. Like, remember that one thing I said in 1999? I shouldn't have said that. Number 4, changing myself for others. We all want to fit in. You do and say stupid things or change yourself to make yourself seem cooler, even though you're not. In freshman year of high school, I caught on to the fact that I didn't really want to be like everybody else, which takes us to number 3, narcissism. After I stopped trying to fit in with everybody, I changed myself to feel better than everybody else. It wasn't even about have a lot of friends. It was about dressing how I wanted and feeling cool. I became kind of narcissistic. I didn't care if other people didn't like my outfits. I thought I looked dope. That's how I felt. I felt like I was above everybody else. I was a little narcissistic. Some of the outfits were extra. I remember this one specific time we were invited to my cousin's wedding, and I remember wearing knee-high combat boots. I was dressed all in black and it was a wedding. I was the only goth-looking kid in the place. I knew that people were talking like, ugh, trae esta loca. But I didn't care. I wanted to stand out. Number 2, speaking up. I used to be bullied a lot for many things. Surprisingly, my teeth were never them. It was usually my eye because, you know, I have this tiny eyeball and I've always been super sensitive in the sun, so I was always like this, squinting. So I was always bullied for that and I would just take it. I was like quiet. People just attack me for random things and I wish that I would have speaked up more. There are things that I remember randomly, like the same thing as the stupid comments that I make. Like, remember that one time that one girl said this about you? I wish I would have said that. It's fine though. I've seen what those bullies look like now. I'm not worried. There goes the narcissism again. My nose is itchy. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing cocaine, I promise. It's just my nostrils are weird. Number 1, the thing that I regret the most is school. I don't regret going to school. I regret messing up in school. I started ditching school when I was 7. I just didn't like the idea of waking up early, and that was around the time that I was getting bullied in 2nd grade. So I really didn't want to go to school. I would go to school and then ditch through the front doors of my elementary school. I remember just running out because nobody was watching the front doors, which later on they put someone to be at the front door. I did that. Nobody guarded any of the doors in the main building. It was just empty. So like the moment that there was an empty hallway, your girl would bolt for the exits and just leave. I don't think I even ran out. I would just like walk out like casually and just walk home. Since I lived with my mom, when teachers would ask me why I kept missing school, I was always like, she's blind. She needs my help. I want to help her. I just tried making people feel bad for me and letting me skip school. It didn't work. I think I might have, like, they would have called my mom all the time, like, are you making your daughter miss school to help you? And she was always confused. When I would get home, I would always tell my mom, like, oh, my stomach was hurting. So they were calling you, but you didn't answer, so they told me to go home. The school wouldn't do that. As a minor, they wouldn't just release me. I guess I was a good liar, and I convinced her. I was manipulative. Fast forward to high school. Freshman year, I hated school. I just felt like I was trapped. Freshman year was when I moved back to LA, so I wanted to explore the city. I didn't want to be trapped in this place for 8 hours, 7 hours. I don't know how long school is. I wanted to leave, so I did. I would go in the morning just to hang out with my friends, and then as soon as the first bell rang, like for you to go to your class, be like, peace, walk right back out. Just hang out in random places like the park or the Hollywood and Highland Center. Beverly Center. The one place that I never went to was the beach, which is crazy because I love the beach. But it never occurred to me to go further than Hollywood. The furthest I went was downtown to the main library, and that was it. From there, it would just be back to school. I wasn't good at math, but I would calculate, like, okay, if school regularly lets out at this time and I get home at this time, it would seem like I took the bus home. I never did anything else. Like, I didn't do drugs, nothing. All I did was walk around with my CD case, my CD player, and just listen to music. I remember taking naps at the library. Like, I would go to the kids section, the little couches, and take a nap there. I went to 15 schools, by the way, from kindergarten to senior year. Most of them were due to moving. Me ditching school in freshman year was like a 3-month thing. I don't know why the school wouldn't call home more often and be like, where's your daughter? I don't know, they were slacking. 3 months after me skipping school every single day, that's when they finally called my dad in for a meeting, and they were like, okay, she's missing a lot of school. We can't give her any chances anymore. Here's this school she can go to. I got into a different school, and I only attended a month, but I didn't attend. Again, I would just run off, and that's when I got switched to the stricter school that I actually liked. It was a charter school, but I actually liked it because the teachers would actually like push you to better yourself. In most public schools, the teachers would be like, they'll give you the assignment, they'll teach it to you once. But I liked how at this school, the teacher would just keep pushing you and pushing you. And if he sees that you're like wandering off, they would just keep going back to you and be like, no, do it again, until you finally get it. And it gets through to your head. And I really like that. I was still dead tired in the morning. I hated the idea of waking up early, but I used to enjoy actually going to school. I wish that I hadn't done all that skipping, because then I would have been done and over with school. I just hate the idea of sitting in the classroom for hours trying to learn things that I'm just not interested in learning. It's just something that everybody goes through, but I have to get it over with one day eventually. And that's the 5 things that I regret. I forgot what this was about. I was just going on a tangent. Those are the 5 things that I regret the most. Now on to the next.